What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day today. So check this out. So today we're gonna take this harness and we're gonna try and mount this harness up inside of the Mk3 today. That hole right there, I'm gonna try and shoot all the main plugs back through that hole right here, which are these ones right here, and they're gonna try and come back through that hole right there, and all the rest of this goes under the dash and stretched out under the dash. Alright, so just like that, the plug is ran through, and that was the ABS right there on this side. And then we come up further along, and then we have the one plug for the lights on this side, and then we have the lights and the fuse box, the fans, and the temp sensor on this plug right here. So super simple, super easy on that side. I have to take all of these and push these back through there because these go into this harness right here. Alright, so I got most of the wiring on the inside hooked up. So I converted the ECU to the inside now. So the ECU will be inside of the car. I just haven't found a place to mount it. And all of those wires that connect the outside harness to the inside harness are connected. Like I said, all of those were color coded, so those were pretty simple. But they connect the harness. They connect the outside harness to the ECU and still to the inside harness. So that's pretty much that. Now, all I pretty much need to do now is I have the key part right here, so I need to find what I'm going to do with the key, and then the turn signals and stuff is right here, and the fuse box is right here, and I need to plug back in the stuff to this fuse box. And other than that, that will be pretty much all. And that part right there is the confusing part to me, because I did end up taking all of those wires right there out of the other fuse box, and I got to figure out how they go back inside of the other fuse box. So that is one of the hard parts, which I'm not going to worry about right now. I'm going to come back to that. But I did want to see this harness on the inside. I got to figure out some way what I'm going to do with this side over here, because this, like I said, this was to the most of the climate control and the airbags. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be too bad. Now I just got to take this cluster, which sucks because I didn't think I was going to use the whole harness, and I ended up cutting the plugs out. So now I got to go back and wire these plugs back into there, and then fit this harness, fit this cluster inside of there, and it will be one step closer. Now back to the fun stuff is finding what we're going to do with this harness right here. Now eventually I'm going to come back and rip all of this out one more time and tuck it either in one of these two holes right here, but I just don't feel like it right now. I think it's a lot of work, because I don't even know if this whole setup will work. So yeah, went and looked at Vortex. They were saying the difference between the 1.8 and the 2.0 is pretty much some of the plug spots. Now I think the 2.0 sits the other way and the 1.8 sits this way, so the throttle body is over on this side, and this right here is one of the sensor plugs I need, and I believe on the 2.0 this is that sensor plug. So I got to figure out how I'm going to wire this plug into there. I'll probably just cut off right here and then put this plug on, put these wires in there and be good to go, if not vice versa. So I pretty much got most of it hooked back in now. I got this 4 plug right here hooked back in. I'm not sure what it went to, but I think it goes to the alternator or something like that. But I got that plugged in, and then I just need to get this wired back into the fuse box, and the other black one is right here. So I need to get all of this wired back into the fuse box. Okay, so I got the front end back on now. Well, just sitting there again. It's not permanently on there, but the front end is on, and all of the wiring up front is taken care of. So the radiator and everything has a home. The lights and everything have a home. The whole fuse box is plugged in. The starter and everything down at the bottom is plugged in, and everything is hooked everything is hooked into the main harness, and the main harness is ran through the firewall. This is the MAF. This goes to this right here, so I'm gonna have to extend this wire to come all the way over here, because like I was saying earlier, they're flipped. And then again, I think this is the throttle body, like the map sensor. I think this is that right there. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that, and that take care of everything wirely harnessed inside of the engine bay for now. Yeah, that was super simple and super easy, by the way. Like, I think I'm probably going to have some problem with some grounds. Like, I know I need a ground like these grounds right here, and some other grounds that I need to go back and ground. But I think some grounds are probably going to be one of the main complications when I come back here. I won't believe I thought I threw this away, man. I thought I was going to need the Mark 4 one, but I think I'm perfectly fine with using this one, because all I would need is a new top piece to run an extra hose off to give the clutch pressure. So yeah, I don't think I needed to throw this away. I could have sworn I threw this away. I was gonna be like super sad if I threw this away. Yeah, see, just like that. Now I still got 1, 2, 3, 4 brakes, and then the clutch comes off of that one right there. Perfect. Alright, so brakes are in now. That was a tight fit, but I got them in. I really wish I could do custom work, like how to weld it. I knew how to weld and do all this crazy crap. There's this guy I follow. He has Avrio, and he's doing a Mark 5 swap to it. And man, when I tell you, he has the whole car apart, and he literally practically welded every single piece of the Mark 5 to the car. It looks really good. Tail lights got welded to the car. The one door, because you know the Cabriolet only has one door, so that one door from the Mark 5 got welded on there and cut down perfect. Fenders, everything. Oh man, dude, I swear I wish I can weld, man. That's one big thing I wish I knew how to do, was weld, because that would make certain stuff. And I don't need to know how to weld just a little bit. I'm not trying to do like no super big welds. I'm just trying to feel like maybe like a little body gap, you know, or make like my own motor mounts or some crap like that. That's it. So I think that's enough confusion for me today. But I figured out where a lot of stuff go at, like the gas pedal sensor and where it is. I got a lot of the extra harness shoved up under the dash, and yeah, it came a long way. Now I just gotta figure out where some of these plugs go at in these fuse boxes. But I think that's enough confusion for me today. So yeah, I made big progress on here today. Now I just gotta get finish up with that harness and get these pedals and everything. Get this clutch pedal assembled in there, the gas pedal assembled in, and yeah, then we're coming along. I think I got a trick to this whole key situation. I think I got a trick. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I think I got a trick. But remember guys, have an awesome day.